y'all, welcome to my kitchen. Today I want to make for you a banana bread. This is one of my husband's absolute favorite things. He likes anything that has bananas in it. Banana cake, banana bread, banana milkshakes, anything with bananas. It just goes over really well here. This is a really simple recipe. Most of the ingredients you should have on hand. So I'm going to go over those with you. Now there is quite a few, so I'm going to put them in the description under the video once we have it posted. First thing I want to tell you though is the size of your loaf pan does matter in this. You definitely want an 8.5 by 4.5 inch loaf pan, because this will change how it bakes in your oven. So if you have a larger one, you may have to adjust your recipe. So I would recommend you using an 8.5 by 4.5 loaf pan. So another question you get is, how ripe should the bananas be? Well, you want them so ripe that you wouldn't actually eat them. The thing with the bananas are, the riper they are, the sweeter they become, because the sugar starts melting down in the fruit. So we're gonna have 3 of those very ripe bananas. You're gonna do a 1/3 of a cup of butter, and it's gonna be melted. You're gonna do a teaspoon of baking soda and 3/4 a cup of white sugar. You're gonna do a large egg, and we're gonna beat that up in just a minute. A teaspoon of vanilla. You're gonna do a 1.5 cups of flour. I use all purpose. You're gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg and a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now we're gonna put all this together in just a second and put it in the oven and show you how we get it all ready to go in the oven. So we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and mix together our batter for our banana bread. First off, we're gonna go ahead and put in our melted butter into our flour. The good thing about this recipe, you really only need 1 large bowl to mix everything in, and you don't need a mixer. You can do it all by hand. And then we're gonna put in our sugar. And we're gonna stir that around. This is one of those delicious recipes. If you make several loaves, you can actually freeze some. Of course, a lot of times we eat them so quick they don't ever make it to the freezer. So, but you can actually make these up and freeze them ahead if you want to do them for a gift for someone, or if you know somebody that's just come home from the hospital, or you know, somebody that just needs a pick-me-up and likes banana bread. All right, so let's add in our egg, which we want to beat that. And I have this little baby whisk, which is handy for this kind of thing. You can always use a fork. All right, let's put that in. All right, now we're gonna add in our baking soda. And then we're gonna add in the vanilla. And the cinnamon and the nutmeg. This is what gives it that extra little goodness. All right, and last but not least, we're gonna put our bananas in. Now, since they're super ripe, you can just mash them right in the bowl. You don't even really have to cut them up. You're just gonna mash them up, and then we're just gonna stir this really well. Get the peelings off. You can see these are super ripe, and they're very want to stay on the peel or on the fruit. So I'm trying to get this peeling off here. All right. Once we get it all beat up, we're going to put it in our pan. And you're going to want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees while you are mixing this. That way your oven's hot and it's ready to go when you get it mixed. All right, last banana. These aren't wanting to cooperate today. Okay, let's smash these down into the mixture. And then we're gonna stir this up good. And then we'll come back and show you how it looks before we actually put it in our loaf pan. And then we'll get it in the oven. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and spray our loaf pan. I'm gonna use canola spray. You can use whatever non-stick spray you have on hand. And then we're gonna go ahead and pour our banana mixture into the loaf pan. This is gonna be a thick mixture, but it's gonna be really moist and delicious when it comes out. Now, of course, all ovens vary, and we have ours preheated at 350, and you're gonna check it. It takes about 40 minutes depending on how quickly your oven cooks. So if your oven cooks faster, you may want to check it at the 30-minute mark. But once a toothpick comes out clean, it's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in the oven, and then we'll come back and show you how it looks. Okay, y'all, as you can see, we've got our banana bread out of the oven. I really wish y'all could smell my kitchen right now. It smells delicious in here. The main thing you want to do is let this cool completely before you try to slice it. That way they come out evenly. I really hope that y'all will try this recipe, and I hope that you'll give me some good feedback and let me know how you enjoy it. We're gonna eat some of this after we have our dinner tonight, so we're definitely gonna enjoy it. I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel, and if you'll click on the bell to get notifications for my newest videos coming up. And I hope y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching.